yes, I know. But I couldn't really think of any other game to stream this on that would make sense. I just gotta say something. How would you feel if your favorite game had no more players? Or, even worse, had only the super high skill players left? Everyone else left, for one reason or another, and now all that's left is the people that have been playing this game, or whatever game, since it came out, non-stop every day, just for the sake of grinding it. How would you feel? I would imagine probably not great, right? And that's why I can't do this anymore. Because, hold on, let me pull up the stream. I love this game with all of my heart, but I can't do this. I can't do this anymore. I would love to continue this for any day, any reason, whatever, but here, hold on. Let me pull up the stream. Okay, there we go. Yeah, no, I'm just gonna leave that off. It's like a lot of games where once they get less popular, it leaves less and less and less and less people, and those people get better and better and better amongst the small groups that do still play the game. They get better and better and better and start this infinite feedback loop of improvement upon improvement upon improvement. And that's great for them. But you know what it's not great for? The general player ecosystem. Imagine this. You join a game, right? You join your favorite game that doesn't have many players anymore. And you see three people, or at the end you see this, or at some point you realize this. There are three people that are hundreds of levels or experience or whatever the hell your game would use to quantify skill level or time played above everyone else in the lobby. Hundreds of levels or whatever. You know what you say if that happens? GG, next match. That's it. Now you may think, oh, well, that's how it is with every game nowadays. That's how it is with every shooter game nowadays. And that's a big problem I have with shooter games as well, is that matchmaking sucks. No matter if they use skill-based or level-based or whatever, it doesn't matter. Matchmaking fucking sucks in shooter games nowadays because of the fact that they just don't care. They just don't care enough. It's like especially because once the player base gets small enough, it has no choice but to put you up against the people that are thousands of levels above you. And for a game like Titanfall, that makes sense, but for a game like fucking COD or something, that's fucking stupid. But that's off topic. I've played every single Titan, and I've gained experience from each of them, and I've gained a lesson from each of them, except for Monarch. You want to know what I've learned from playing Monarch? I learned that there's no reason for me to play this game. Because what ends up happening is always this. The second that the enemy team sees a Monarch, whether it be their pilots, their Titans, anyone, instantly they glass it because there's a non-zero chance that they'll get superior chassis and will wipe everyone immediately. Not to mention, the only a viable upgrade. Now you can argue missile racks is viable. No one's gonna argue energy transfer is, but you can argue missile racks is viable. but in very much more niche situations. Sure. Oh, well, what if you're up close and personal? Yeah, good fucking luck getting up close and personal if either A, you drop early and there are no Titans, or there are a couple Titans only on the enemy team and they'll only be focusing you because you're the only Titan on your team that dropped. Or B, your team's Titans also dropped, but now they're fighting each other, and by the time you're able to get behind enemy lines and actually do anything, either you get instantly fucking focused and die in 2 seconds, or you don't get there in time and they just kill everyone anyways. Like, I feel so it feels so annoying playing Monarch because yes, I get it. Oh, well, some people can like, a lot of people are fine with it. A lot of people can like, run out there and, destroy them even with no core upgrades. That's fine for them. I don't fucking understand how they can do that in any capacity, other than with arc rounds, which just fucking tear through things and are completely overpowered, and I kind of just refuse to use them because they're also unfun to play with. It just feels kind of boring. I don't fucking understand how people do it because for me, and I think for a lot of people as well, because this is how I've seen most people play Monarch in like all of my games, even the higher level people, you just until you get that first core or maybe even that second one, you just sort of sit in the back lines. You just sit there. You sit there behind your team, dealing little tidbits of damage at a time, and that's it. The only time I've ever experienced Monarchs not playing like that is when I was up against this one team of only Monarchs and they like all had the same clan tag, so I'm pretty damn sure it didn't fucking matter what Titan they played. They would wipe the floor with us anyways because they were all in a fucking clan and a group chat. And also, I think like all of them were like G80 anyway, so it didn't matter. Like it playing Monarch has sort of made me have an epiphany about this game, and it made me realize that it just I can't have fun playing this game. I can't play this game casually. I mean, I can't play a lot of games casually nowadays because people are fucking sweating casual, and that's been a problem in games since forever. But like it just sucks because even if I want to full try, 9 times out of 10, whether I want to be casual or actually go in and try or whatever, 90% of the matches on the enemy team, on my team, whatever, are filled with G80s. And I sort of feel like I'm not playing a pilot anymore. I'm playing a grunt. I'm playing a grunt and there's like level or not level G80s and G70s and 90s and 100s and whatever, whatnot, all fighting each other. And I'm just sort of sitting down here looking at them with my Mastiff and then I inevitably just get fucking headshot from across the map with a wingman elite or some shit. I know the solution is get better, but haven't I given enough? Haven't I done enough? I know I'm only G2, but that's because I spent literally all of my playtime not regenning because I didn't think it was worth it. Newsflash, it wasn't. But, like, I can't, like, what. I love this game a lot, but I can't fucking give any more to it because I've played so much. I know a lot of people say 25 hours isn't that much, and I have like 100 something hours in this game. And that's barely anything compared to some people. But I don't understand how people can play games for that long. There, like, I genuinely cannot fathom being able to play the same thing over and over for hours and hours per day and not getting bored, even if you've already done that for the past, like, 2 years. This is the one game that clicked with me in that sort of way where I was able to do that. But you know how long I was able to do that? Like a year. A couple months, man. I don't understand how people can do that shit. And I look back at my old gameplay and I'm like, how the fuck did I do that? Right? Like, I'll look back at my really old gameplay and I'll see playing Scorch, and I'll just be annihilating the competition, and I'm like, how the fuck did I do that? But I know how the fuck I did that. Well, for one, I think I'm just generally really good at Scorch, and like way better at Scorch than Monarch or any of that shit. Because I just feel like a pussy when I play Monarch. I have to sit in the back lines for 30 fucking minutes until I get my first core, and even then, if I run up and do anything slightly wrong, I just get annihilated instantly. And then when other people play Monarch, it's just like it's been like it's 2 minutes into the game. They like have gotten 2 kills, but somehow they have superior chassis already, and then they wipe the floor with us. And of course they have arc rounds, because why the fuck wouldn't they have arc rounds? Because no one ever uses missile racks. I love using missile racks, but I know it's terrible and it's unusable, because if an Ion or a Tone or a Legion or anyone with a defensive ability, so pretty much literally everyone except fucking North Star and other Monarchs, exists within my vicinity, then I'm just like, well, damn, guess I'm fucked, and then I die. Like, I don't want to use this, but I think even if I use this, I would be fucking bored out of my mind, because I would just sit in the back lines for 30 minutes, just fucking dealing tiny little tick damage, and then doing nothing for my team, and just sort of sitting there until I get the first core, and then I sort of run in and sort of like get more aggressive, and then I get the second one and actually start being aggressive and running in and getting kills with energy thief and shit. And then I'd finally get this and I'm actually able to play the fucking game like I normally would. I just wish missile racks actually fucking worked, but it doesn't. 9 times out of 10 it doesn't. It does definitely support an ambush playstyle, but tough fucking luck ambushing them when either A, they're completely distracted by your team, but they just get killed by your team because of that, or B, they're not distracted by your team, and they immediately notice you because you're not a fucking Ronin. You don't have 3 dashes. You can't get behind them before they see you 9 times out of 10. And if you do get behind them and start attacking someone, miraculously, the entire rest of the team will immediately snap to your position and annihilate you in record time. But like, I look back at my old game, like I said, I look back at my old gameplay, and I'm like, how was I able to do that? For one, it's because I'm good at Scorch more than anything else, but also mostly because that was when there was actually new people playing this game. That was when there was actually people that were new to this game playing this game. Not saying that there's no new people in this game, but it is way fewer and far between than like G80s and G100s. I wish that I could play this game casually, and I wish that I could have fun playing this game casually, but it just doesn't work out that way. Much to my dismay, it just doesn't. Like, I've done everything. Tried Ion, felt way too boring, felt like I wasn't actually contributing anything until I used my core, and even then, you could only get like 2 kills with that anyway, so what the fuck does it matter? And that's in the best circumstances. North Star, once again, I mean, I felt like I contributed a fair bit to my team as a North Star. Their their overcore, or not overcore, their core is alright, and I thought it was nice, but honestly, it was generally it was alright. Honestly, I'm fine with North Star, but it's still just I wasn't my forte. Ronin, I just played Ronin to challenge myself, to be honest. I don't actually like Ronin's gameplay loop. That they're alright. Fuck this guy. I hate playing this guy. He's so boring. It's laughable. He's so genuinely boring to play. It's literally just a point and click adventure where you occasionally click the right bumper. And then after like 20 minutes of that boring ass shit, you actually get to use something fun and do something for your team with your core. And you get to kill one heavy class. Or like 2 Atlas classes that are half health. Like, if that happens. And if a Ronin just happens to exist near you, or if a North Star happens to exist far away from you, or if like practically all of the cast just gets close to you, you die. Except for Monarch, because once again, unless the Monarch has arc rounds and is like Unless the Monarch has arc rounds, then you can just fucking annihilate them. That's what I've experienced. Um, but yeah. And then Legion sort of feels a lot like Tone, except more health and a bit better damage. But once again, if a Ronin just decides to come in and kill you, then sure, you could deal a lot of damage to them and maybe even kill them, but they're taking you down with them, whether you like it or not, man. Yeah, honestly, Black Bathtub, I agree with you. And then I hate playing this bastard. I already said why. I just hate playing him. He feels so boring to play. I have to sit in the back lines for 30 minutes just shooting at occasional guys until I finally get my first core upgrade and I can play the goddamn game. Except not really, because once again, I still have 4 fucking bars of health and can barely do jack shit if an Ion or anyone with a fucking defensive ability exists within my vicinity when I'm trying to attack them. Like, the only motherfuckers that you can kind of kill as Monarch if you have missile racks is Legion, but only if you sneak up on them. If you don't sneak up on them, they'll just annihilate all of your health with Power Shot. Ronin, but only if they don't use Arc Wave, like, at all, and, like, and waste their phase dash immediately. North Star, just in general, you can kill North Star, but that's because if you get anywhere near North Star, then they die. Duh. Like, you could be a fucking, you could be a goddamn doomed Ronin from like mid range, running at them super obviously, and you could still probably kill a North Star because you're mid to close range with them, even if you're really low health. Like, that's just sort of the weakness of the character. And then Tone, kind of, but also not really because Particle Wall has god health and just they'll immediately place it down the second they see you because they don't know what you have. They immediately place it down, immediately get locks, destroy half of your health in one thing of tracking rockets because you have no defensive abilities. At best, the Monarch can dodge out of the way, maybe, if they're lucky. But that's also only if they're far away enough, which, in order to kill anything as Monarch, you need to get within sniffing distance of it. Because otherwise, they'll just easily get out of the way of the rocket salvo, which is like a good bit of your damage. And then Energy Siphon and Exo 16. I mean, I guess you're also supposed to stay far away from people, but at the same time, get close because Energy Thief only works if you execute people. But at the same time, executing people is not worth it in this game anymore because people are too smart and will just immediately eject the second they're doomed in a fight, so they won't get fucking executed. Like, people aren't stupid in this game anymore. They won't just let you execute them. 9 times out of 10, even if a Monarch is godly at the game and annihilates my health in half a second, unless they're within sniffing distance of me, or even sometimes if they are, I'll immediately be like, I know what they're doing, and eject the second I get to Doom State. And even though they punched me like 30 seconds before I ejected, it doesn't matter because it still counts. Because fuck you, I guess. Because fuck you, latency. Like, Monarch is just. Yes, Monarch is good. Absolutely, Monarch is good in the hands of people that are good at Monarch. But that takes a lot of fucking finesse and a lot of annoying ass, boring ass gameplay for the first, like, half of the fucking match. Or, like, for the first 3/4 of the match, if the enemy realizes that you're playing Monarch and knows that Monarch should be immediately killed the second that they try to do anything. Honestly, I swear it would be better for me to fucking run survival of the fittest half the time. Even though it's very niche, it's pretty niche and specific, I bring battery backup. So to be honest, I would rather use this instead of trying to get super in close for the execution and inevitably get a bar of health and then have all of that health immediately annihilated by their teammates the second that I get it. Like, I would rather not have to spend 30% of the game, or not 30%, like the opposite, like 60% of the game, getting to the pretty much same amount of health a Scorch or fucking Legion does. And here's the thing about Monarch as well. Even if you get that, you want to know why Monarchs are able to run through you as Scorch and Legion? Sure, the health definitely helps a lot, but it's 80% because of arc rounds. And that is it. It is 80% because of arc rounds. Because of the fact that they're able to blitz through your defenses and immediately just start destroying you, you're sort of just left with nothing because of the fact that Legion's power shot doesn't do as much because they have a fuck ton of health now, and Legion just generally is not great at close range. And Scorch, without his thermal shield, that's a lot of his DPS gone, and even with his like incendiary traps and flame walls, you could somewhat dodge those, and if you're close enough, you don't need to worry about them anyways. And his thermite launcher is not only easy to dodge, but doesn't do a ton of damage, and it's very slow to reload. Like, people don't realize. People always say, "Oh, arc rounds isn't that overpowered. Arc rounds isn't that overpowered." It just allows Monarch to. It's funny because in that same sentence they'll say, "Arc rounds isn't overpowered. It just allows Monarch to directly counter and take away any and all of her counters, which is any and all Titans with any and all defensive abilities." It's not overpowered, it just allows them to completely negate defensive abilities. It's not overpowered at all. It just allows them to take away 90% of Scorch's fucking DPS. It's not overpowered at all. Like, fuck. Like, my ass, it's not overpowered. Also, hi, Zohan. Hello, Zohan. I'm ranting about Titanfall. I'm ranting about why I can't stream Titanfall.
Yeah, I watched a bit of the stream, and I have some ideas.
You have some what?
I have some ideas.
Uh-huh.
So, first things first, with the Titans to balance some things out. If the abilities of the Titan are really good, uh, all of the Titans have the same amount of health, which I think you could change that. All the
What?
Titans with really good no, what I'm trying to say, some Titans should have more health than others, since some Titans are just ass and others aren't.
Mm-hmm. That's how it is. What about it?
What?
That you're suggesting changes, but you're just saying how the game is. Some Titans have more health than
Wait, that's
others.
not.
Some Titans
Thought
have
they
more.
all only had four.
No, they don't all only have four.
The fuck?
Fucking no.
The fuck?
All of them have
Ah!
different health. Scorch and Legion are slow because they have a bunch of fucking health. That they're slow and don't do a bunch of damage at a time because they have a bunch of health. Northstar and Ronin are super fast because they barely have any health, and they're able to do quick blitzing damage, but not very consistently. And Tone, Ion, and Monarch all have middle health, but they're able to have middle assault and able to more consistently dish out damage. That is why the Titans are different. That is what is different about them. That, that is a big reason. And here's the funny thing. Monarch is good because of arc rounds. I hate to say it, but he's good because of superior chassis and arc rounds. Middle core upgrade, rearm and reload. Rearm and reload is good just as an ability, but it doesn't fucking matter compared to the absolute bullshit that is these two. Superior chassis allows it to just take a bunch of damage, which is not really that bullshit as a final core ability. It's kind of fair. I feel like they could have toned down the amount of health given to them so it wasn't exactly as much as a heavy class. Maybe they could make it exactly as much as a heavy class, but they shouldn't have made it more. But even then, nothing compared to arc rounds, for one reason only. Even though it doesn't seem as powerful, arc rounds just allows Monarch to completely say no to all of her original counters. Ion's energy shield, where they could just take away all of her Exo 16 damage and throw it back at them with no repercussions because they have no defensive abilities themselves on Monarch. Same with the missiles, same with rearming, same with the siphon and rearming and trying it all again, and just able to throw it all back or defend it, completely preventing them from energy siphoning. That's just gone. Legion being able to somewhat deal with them because of the fact that they have a shield and do a bunch of damage. That still kind of stands, but only because of the damage, not because of the fact that they have a shield. Because they just instantly like take away the shield like that. Same with reinforced particle wall with Tone. Ah, I see, Tone. You're a long range away and you used particle wall, so I can't do a lot of damage to you, and you can do damage to me. Actually, no, you're wrong. I can just completely annihilate your fucking defensive abilities and just say no to the entire concept of them. Like, having an ability on a Titan that completely takes away defensive abilities when they are a core part of literally every single Titan's fucking kit, except for Monarch itself and North Star, is bullshit. Not to mention, it generally does more damage to shields because the way it works is it does more damage not only to the defensive abilities, but also to a Titan's shields, which just takes out more of its health quickly. And 10 extra bullets isn't all that much, to be fair. So honestly, I'm just gonna skim over that because that doesn't really change much. But point being, it's stupid.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I can think of a lot of ways to make Titanfall 2 a better game. Like, not even just multiplayer-wise, just in general.
Yeah, here, hold on here. I'm going to do one thing right now. I know technically, I said the last stream was the last time I would play Titanfall or like whatever, do the stream, but I'm just doing this for fucking testing. I'm going to load into a game of Titanfall and have arc rounds on my Monarch instead of missile racks. Even though I like missile racks a lot, I'm gonna have arc rounds, and we'll see what the fuck happens.
Okay. Anyways, here, let me just list off some things that would make Titanfall 2 immensely better.
Hold on. Mark Jones says, "Why can't you stream Titanfall anymore?" The basics of it is that, um, I can't because of the fact that I played Monarch and I haven't had an epiphany recently that this game's fucking the way this game's skill is now is that you're only faced up against like G80s and G90s. So that's why I almost never stream Titanfall anymore is because I know I'm just going to get shit stomped and I try to make the best of it, but most of the time it doesn't fucking matter. Also because of the fact that I realized that Titanfall that here's the thing. A fucking pitbull, right? Arc Rounds is the most overpowered fucking thing in the entire game. Superior Chassis you could say is overpowered, but if Arc Rounds didn't exist and it was just missile racks and energy transfer, let's say they just had missile racks, they wouldn't be able to chew through your defenses. So literally what you could do is you could just put up your defensive ability, wait for Monarch to tire themselves out, and then just blitz them. Even if they have a bunch of health, it doesn't matter. You can still just steamroll them because you can do damage and they're out of rearm and it just doesn't matter. The players ain't ass, but the game is ass because of the players. Exactly. That's sort of my point. But what I'm saying is Arc Rounds is the most overpowered shit in the game because it completely negates the entire thing that counters Monarch. Defensive abilities. I have not seen this or heard this be mentioned once. Monarch is countered completely by defensive abilities because she has none. Same way as it is with North Star. Surprising those two don't get compared more often, to be honest. Because they both do a high amount of damage, but it's very dependent on whether or not the enemy is able to use, or does just in general use, their defensive ability. And also, they themselves have no defensive ability, in lieu of, like, having an extra utility ability. Like, I'm very surprised they don't get compared much more often. But yeah, sorry, you were talking about how you could make Titanfall better or whatever?
Yeah, there's, like, just in general, there's so many different ways to make it better. Such as, in multiplayer games, just up the AI for the grunts and specters a little bit. Because the grunts aren't anything compared to the players. Half the time I'm just walking around shooting grunts waiting to find a player while I'm in multiplayer matches. You know, it's
Yeah. What would be
make the
cool?
grunts a
What
challenge.
would be cool is they up the grunts to do about the same amount of damage as they do in like not master difficulty because that would just be annoying, but maybe like hard difficulty in the campaign because then it would actually be something that you would have to worry about.
and instead of just grunts, with the grunts, mix in some bulldozers. You know the guys,
The dudes with the
the,
shields.
yeah.
Yeah, it is strange that they didn't add those, even though they were a very good enemy.
I would say more customization for the Titans and pilots, but I feel like there's already enough of that.
No, honestly, not really, because of the fact that I think they could. I would prefer if they brought back the old system of picking what class of Titan you want, Strider, Atlas, and uh fucking Ogre, and then picking your abilities and then picking your weapon. I preferred that way more. It allowed
Hmm.
way more fucking difference in the way you played and just generally allowed more freedom. I I love that way more. Honestly, I'd be fine with those cores going back to being like class based or whatever, like Titan class based, where it's like with Striders it made you dash way more, with Atlases it made you do more damage, and then with Ogres it gave you like shield overclocking. I would much rather have that if we were able to have the fucking ultra
Yeah.
customizability that we were in Titanfall 1. And that's with me saying I barely had like 5 hours in Titanfall 1. I was
Hmm.
barely able to play it, and I still wish we had that instead.
Anyways, going for some more things besides just in making the AI slightly better. Some other things, you know,
Yeah, hold on, wait,
I
before
guess.
before we start, hold on, before we start up again, Pitbull said something again. Just one moment, let me read it. What he said was, yeah, this is why I play Monarch because of how powerful he or she is. Did you just notice after playing for so long? And Zohan, grunts exist for players that really suck at the game, so they can actually get points and stuff. But
I don't care.
did I just notice after playing this long? Honestly, it was kind of a slow burn sort of thing. At first, I'm like, that's annoying. And then once I started playing Monarch and was like, no, I'm not going to play Arc Rounds, that's the meta thing. After using missile racks for so long and seeing other people using arc rounds and playing and using missile racks and failing and trying again and failing and getting up and trying again and failing and getting up and trying again and failing, I realized missile racks, not good compared to arc rounds. Is it usable? Sure, maybe in certain situations if you manage to ambush. That is a super heavy if though. Because in 90% of situations in Titanfall nowadays, you're just gonna immediately get destroyed if you try to ambush because either A, the enemy's friendly's the enemy titans of the person that you're trying to attack will immediately fucking to you and blitz you and kill you in 2 seconds the second you decide to attack their
Anyways,
ally.
so I'm gonna continue my list. I guess you said there could be more customization, so I guess they could have like more skins for the weapons and Titans, or you could do like customizable Titan voice lines.
That would be cool, but it wouldn't really add much. You can change
Yeah,
the Titan OS. I think that was something you could do before,
just
is change the
just
Titan
customize.
OS, and it would change the voice that talked to you and like gave your lines out. That is a good thing.
Customizable
That
voice
is what you
lines for
could do in
Scorch.
Titanfall 2 as well, or Titanfall
I
1 as
am a
well.
gay icon.
I am a gay icon.
Anyways, you could add some new game modes just to spice things up a bit. Like you could do one of my
Where the fuck is everyone?
semi-favorite game modes. You could do capture the flag with Titans only.
Call it fucking capture the power cell or something. And instead
Yeah.
of a flag, it's like a big fucking battery, like a giant battery that you have to place on
Mhm.
your back like a backpack.
Yeah. You could do like invasion mode. It'd be kinda like uh kind of like Frontier Defense. It'd be like a wave-based survival thing where you gotta do a bunch of objectives against some AI enemies.
I don't know why this Ion is just ignoring me.
And then one thing that I just would like to do this, make the campaign multiplayer. Just be fun to play the campaign with a
Yeah.
friend. They could add more Titan classes with different abilities. They could, like, why does just Pilot have Cloak? You could make, like, a Stealth Titan that can temporarily
Damn.
cloak.
Bro, for real, just left the game for that.
Or there could be, like, freaking just entirely defensive Titan that would have all sorts of shield abilities and
Yeah,
such.
right there. You see, should I start playing Titanfall 2 more? Also, what level are you now? I'm still only like G2, but I'm G2 like 39 or G2 like 42 or something now. Once again, I haven't been playing that much. But yeah, I as you can see in the battle I just had with that Ion, the entire reason why I was at all able to like fight that Ion and not immediately get annihilated is that he wasted his entire energy bar putting his shield up from around a corner where I couldn't even shoot him. And he kept his shield up a bunch because I shot like 2 bullets into it and he was trying to reflect them back at me even though that didn't matter that much.
This is something that would change the game entirely. Just improved matchmaking.
Alright, I'm gonna
Just,
start grinding this game now. Okay, Pitbull, I mean, if you wanna.
just, just fine tune the matchmaking a little, make it a
Yeah,
little more fair.
I think really what they need is a better marketing push because the entire reason why this game has no audience anymore or had any audience really to begin with was because it was put in between two incredibly popular games, which was like it was like a COD game and a different game that was also really popular. So it sort of
Hmm.
just never got any marketing push either.
Anyways, another thing they could do to get more players is just care about their game and have more, like, seasonal events instead of
Why
just
is
happy hour.
everyone leaving? What the fuck? They're all in like a clan and all of them are leaving for some reason. The fuck?
Weird.
Who is this Pitbull guy? Bro, Mark Jones, I know that you're Pitbull, Pitbull. I have literally seen... You have literally admitted to this before. I mean, I could argue, hey, it's doing much better because I have arc rounds. It's because everyone left for some fucking reason. Here, I'm honestly, genuinely, I'm just gonna do this and fucking quit. Nah, I'm fucking... Nah, I'm fucking, that's my alt account. Wait, what? Black Bathtub? That's... Mark Jones is not your alt account, Black Bathtub. I'm pretty damn sure. 6v2,
Anyways,
yeah, it was. But here's Zohan. Do you want me to invite you or no? Okay.
Titanfall.
No, I was saying 2 Titanfall.
I know.
What do you mean? Like... Oh, wait, never mind. I know what you mean. Took me a
Yeah.
minute.
Anyways, and here's something we could do to, like, balance Titans just a tad. Tone down some overpowered abilities.
Mm.
Speaking of tone, reduce his damage output for the tracker rockets. Just slightly. And increase the cooldown of sonar.
Yeah, I feel like okay, Tone isn't even that good. I just think he's very annoying and always just super annoying.
Hmm.
He's unfun to play. He's super boring and easy to play. And by easy I mean he's not easy to dominate with or be really good with and like kill everyone. He's easy to play as in his main fucking functionality requires no brain power.
And another one, Ronin. Decrease the sword core damage a bit, and add a cooldown to phase dash.
I honestly think that with Ronin, what they should do is add a wait. What do you mean add a cooldown to phase dash? It
Just
has a cool.
make the cooldown more. That cooldown is barely anything.
Hmm. Yeah, hold on. I think I'll do that. But anyways, like I was saying, fucking, I think tone just people just Ronin, I think what they should do is make him be able to execute people while in Sword Core, because I think honestly that's like neuters his ability in Sword Core a lot.
Yeah, they should also just get a special
Yeah.
execution for
Yeah,
when he's in
make the
Sword
arc
Core.
wave do less damage in Sword Core, like a good bit less damage in Sword Core, in return from him being able to actually execute people in Sword Core.
Anyways,
And to keep it
now
fair, his Sword Core still goes down while executing people.
some titans that they would buff. Scorch,
Eh,
make him move a little faster,
yeah.
and make his thermal shield bigger. That's about all.
How do you mean bigger?
Like, just make it a little bigger. Uh, what I mean, how do I describe? Just, I don't know. Make the spread of thermal shield bigger so it covers more area.
Hmm.
You know, it'll be able to defend good against the fast-moving titans,
Okay.
since Scorch is so slow.
Finally, we're connecting to a match. I hope
And
that. Oh, it's the last Titan standing. Lovely. Ah, well,
and
Monarch is alright in
Legion.
this. But, yeah.
Legion they would need to buff as well. Just buff Legion's shield so it lasts a little longer, and
Why
reduce
would
the
you want to
cooldown on
execute
mode
Titans in
switch.
Sword Core? Isn't that a waste of time? It makes you invincible. So, I would say it sort of is like a trade-off thing. It's sort of like you'd execute him and waste some of your Sword Core, but you would be invincible for that amount of time. And that would be good because it would be like, I don't know. It would technically give people time to run away, so that's sort of another trade-off with it.
hmm And as well with Legion, just reduce the cooldown on mode switch a little.
Yeah, I feel like it's stupid that they made it like a weirdly large amount for some reason. It's like it doesn't even make him that good if it were to be large.
hmm
Oh yeah, I forgot about iframes. Right. No, it's not even iframes, it's a whole fucking eye animation, bro. It's like the entire fucking animation of it makes you invincible. Like the entire time. Okay, I need to fucking back the fuck up, bro. I need to fucking get the hell out of here, man. I love that my team left me to die. That's so fun.
Yeah.
Oh my god, can these fuckers... What is happening with my team, bro? We were guarding that battery, and then they just ran the fuck away, even though we had, like, a 3 people versus their 2. Like, fun
Yeah.
idea. Instead, make it harder to execute while using Sword Core, but executing gives the core more time. Literally, that's just the fucking Highlander upgrade, bro.
Dude,
It already
that's
does that.
you're retarded.
But yeah, I'm not crazy. I know I'm not, but isn't Mark Jones Pitbull's fucking account on YouTube? I'm pretty damn sure he's told us that before, like actively.
I don't think he said so.
Fuck, he blocked it.
Anyways, some more things. Just add a little
Okay, I can't
versatility,
really do
some
anything
abilities.
there.
Like North Star, improve his worst vortex shield's resistance. That'd be nice. And give Tether Trap a wider range. So then North Star would be able to deal better against, close encounters, close up combat. Um, increase
Bro.
just everything about Ion's laser shot.
I
'Cause
don't really think he
Ion.
needs that, to be honest.
Okay.
I think it does a fair bit of damage on its own right now anyways, so...
Alright. Um, for Monarch, changes enemy. Why did I say enemy? Energy siphon down, so it's just a little less effective, and make his upgrade core more challenging to charge. Just
Zohan,
make
why
it.
are you calling me retarded? By the way, the person that said make it harder to execute using sword core, but executing gives more time. The person who said that is Black Bathtub.
Yeah, I know.
Oh, okay. Well, he said, why are you
I don't.
calling me retarded?
I don't care if he's like my number 2 fan or whatever. I'm still
Number
calling
two
him retarded.
fan. You hear that, Black Bathtub? He thinks you're his number 2 fan.
He's actually around like number 4.
Also, he called you dog. He said, Zohan dog, why are you calling me retarded? I am frog. Right, I should go over here, actually. Na, 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 na. Oh, I thought we were doing a funny thing. Excuse me.
Yeah. Anyways,
Damn, Master Chief and Ghost beat me to the number 1 spot.
Master Chef.
Master Chef, yeah, I've read that wrong.
Okay. Anyways, along with that, make upgrade core a little more hard to charge up, and for tone.
Bro,
What?
you're just making every single ability worse.
Are you sure?
Yes, you're making every single Titan's core and abilities worse.
Yes.
Friendly Titan attacking your target. Multiple Titans in danger. Exo-16 on.
Oh, of course there's a Legion behind us, because of course there is. That's lovely. Why my teammate didn't at all do anything about that? I don't fucking know. Hee hee. I'm so silly. Oh, it's a 1v1. And never mind. It is no longer a 1v1.
God, typing a whole fucking paragraph, bathtub?
I don't know, maybe he is, maybe he isn't.
He's in my stream and he just typed me a whole fucking paragraph of new Titans to add.
God, dude.
What?
Just God. I mean, I'd like to. Damn, that's crazy.
You want me to start reading these off? Or... Okay. Okay. Let's rate your ideas. I feel like they're gonna be shit though, since you're retarded. Okay. Titan, Spectre. That name's already taken. Like, not as a Titan, but...
Just in the game.
yeah. Okay. Spectre the Stealth Titan. Primary weapon, phase rifle. Fires high damage rounds that penetrate shields but have a low fire rate. Okay. He should have a defensive ability that will cloak him. It'll make him temporarily invisible. Amazing. Making him hard to spot. Utility ability, phase step. Similar to Ronin's phase dash, but shorter and less frequent. And core ability, spectral core. It should activate a field that scrambles enemy radar and briefly hides Spectre from detection, making it hard to target. 7 out of 10.
I have no
Your
choice but to
opinion?
give this pizza 7 out of 10.
Your opinion, human?
I have no choice
What?
but to give this pizza. Bro, why are you hiding in a corner, bro? Bro, you're
Hold
a
up, I think
wuss
my
for
mom
that,
was
for
just
real.
calling me, even though it's like fucking 9 o'clock.
I knew he was hiding in a corner too, but fucking bro was just sitting there like. Alright, fucking fine then, y'all, what the fuck? Round lost. Alright. Time to use something that's actually good. And by actually good, I mean, that motherfucker had a smart pistol. Fuck that guy. Fuck that guy that killed my Titan. He's using a fucking smart pistol. That dude is AIDS. Oh fuck, did I just use a double XP? Ah damn. Wait, maybe I didn't because the match already started. So I think it just didn't work. Alright, let's do this shit. Excuse me. Out of my way. Go away! I love it. I love it when enemy titans are literally all up in my business for no reason. It's so fun. It's so fun and amazing. And I love this mode so much. It totally doesn't encourage completely boring play and just sitting in the same spot for 30 minutes. I love this mode. Why the fuck do I play this video game? That type of shit. That type of shit is why I do not play this video game. Is because why are half of these modes unplayable? I mean, they're not unplayable. They're just not good. Like Last Titan Standing, wow, that's a cool concept. Poor execution. Wanna know why? Because it makes Titan play boring. Instead of having it be a big fucking robot that you can use to amp up your damage and give you a fuck ton of health temporarily, now you gotta fucking defend it with your life. Because that's a fun concept. Making the thing that makes you powerful actually make you weak. That's so cool and totally not the direct opposite of the goddamn game. Oh, but it's cool because it mixes up the
Alright, I'm
gameplay.
back.
That makes no
Sorry
fucking
about
sense.
that.
Yes.
Huh?
Hi. I was
What's
talking
up?
about how I realized now, just now, that Last Titan Standing is fucking stupid.
It
Because it
is.
goes completely against the entire point of the game, which is the big fuck off robots that give you temporary high health and high damage. Now you have to fucking protect them with your life. Yeah, that's such a cool concept for this video game. That makes sense. It totally does, because why not? Why not go directly against the basic concept of the goddamn video game? Human, what do you think of my Titan? I don't fucking know, man. I wasn't listening. The thing that sucks is that if I want to play modes that I actually like, you know, the modes that give you access to both fucking sides of the goddamn game, which is, you
Mm-hmm.
know, these four modes, I need to wait 30 minutes to get one match. And besides, I still haven't even fucking played and used arc rounds. You want to know why? Because I got last Titan standing, and it like even though each of those rounds take like 15 fucking minutes, I still was unable to get arc rounds because even then it took that long, bro.
Hold up, my ramen just got done cooking.
My lord, bro. Oh, go, goes, come back, she goes, come back. It's fucking tiring. Jesus Christ. I know he's doing shit, and that makes sense why he keeps coming back and going, coming back and going, but goddamn, man. I swear, bro. One match. I want one regular ass match, like at the beginning of this fucking stream, where I'm trying to prove my point. I want one regular fucking match where I can play the game and use my Titan and show the fact that arc rounds is fucking stupid overpowered compared to any other option, and not have the entire enemy team leave 2 seconds in. I swear to God. Also, I think Zohan didn't even actually leave. I swear I hear him like in the background, still just right at his mic, just a couple like feet away, doing a fucking pit bull where he doesn't actually leave and he just listens to what I'm saying. Fuck, man, I don't know. Alright, good. We finally connected to a match. Jesus Christ. And it's attrition, which is the best possible thing I could get here. Alright. Hmm. Not the best map, but I can make do. And immediately one of our teammates left. Cool. That bodes well. Ah, yes, Pulse Blade, my favorite. That's where I fucking heard. Damn. Ow. Ah, yes. The low skill man's frag grenade.
Satachi, spicy shrimp and beef ramen taste amazing.
Hmm. I finally got an actual match, and hopefully this one, the entire enemy team won't leave 2 fucking seconds in when I call in my Titan. And hopefully as well, I won't get immediately ganked because people just go the fuck after Monarchs the second that they just exist in the same game as them.
Yeah, I don't know beef people have with monarchs.
It's because there's a non-zero chance that they will get superior chassis or accelerator and wipe the floor with the team. So,
Yeah.
damn. Currently I'm having a bit of trouble finding people because my team just keeps fucking killing everyone.
Mm-hmm.
Damn.
Question.
Hmm.
You are known as Ramen Eater across the land. Personally, do
Where
you
is this
cook it in
going,
the
and why do I not
microwave
want
or
to
the
answer this?
stove? I was gonna say, when you're eating ramen, do you cook it in the microwave or the stove?
My fucking stove? I don't get the microwave type ramen. I get the packs.
Mm.
Damn. While you're jumping or sliding, you're supposed to have melee advantage, but then just half the time it doesn't work. When you're within fucking sniffing distance, people. Sometimes melee just decides, yeah, no. I don't like the fucking... God damn it. You better not. I better not get killed right before my Titan falls, bro. Okay, there we go. Fuck, man.
Pilot on board. Welcome back.
Okay, one person's dropped their Titan. I don't know why that just didn't work for some reason.
That was good. I might get seconds.
Friendly pilot rodeoing your target.
That's stupid. I absolutely hit that motherfucker. I don't understand.
Enemy pilot eliminated.
7 bullets. No, damn well ain't no one gonna fucking help your ass, grunt. I see the man with the softball.
Enemy pilot attacking. Enemy pilot destroyed.
See, man with softball, I have some ordnance of my own
Enemy
I'd like to share with you.
No, bathtub. I'm not gonna fucking read the 12 paragraph. God, that's a hedge mage. I'm not gonna read the
Hedge
12 Shut up.
You reminded me of that. I forgot that existed, to be honest with you.
Anyways, bathtub. I'm not gonna read the fucking 12 paragraph. God! Paragraph! Graph! Paragraph. I am not going to read the 12 paragraph long essay on your fucking made up Titans.
Also, the bullets are more accurate with arc rounds. I'm absolutely fucking sure of it. The bullets are way more accurate and fast with arc rounds as well.
Hmm.
Ow. What? That kill him or not? Oh. Thanks. Oh wait, I have arc rounds. I stopped shooting when he thermal shielded. I'm like, wait a minute, I have arc rounds, and I just fucking kept shooting. I'm starting to understand. I'm starting to learn and adapt. But yeah, no, there's no fucking doubt in my mind that it's just because arc rounds are the best. Ah, God damn it, of course he got one off right before he died. I didn't want him to get out of that bubble wall having a pilot in him. I missed that. I don't know how I missed that, but I missed that. Oh, fucking course he is. I'm fine. How is that? What the fuck kind of ping this motherfucker got? Okay, I was gonna say fucking damn, bro. Help! Well, bit late now, but whatever. No. Go away. Hold on. Comment. Titanfalling, are we? Yes, I am. I've realized something. Hold on. Haha. I've realized something. The entire reason why Monarch just works as a character is because of Arc Rounds. Arc Rounds is so fucking overpowered and no one ever talks about it. Everyone's just like, it's not that bad. It just allows Monarch to completely ignore all of her original counters with her first fucking upgrade. My brother in Christ, I'm behind a dome shield. You wanna know what's crazy? The fact that they haven't ejected yet. Double battery, double battery, double battery, come on. Let's go! Arc rounds, baby! Oh shit, I thought we were the enemy Titan, you bastard. Okay, I don't understand how that motherfucker survived that. Ow. How? What? How did that not hit the trees, bro? And... damn. You wanna know what's crazy? The fact that that just didn't do anything. Yes. But yeah, I mean, like... the only reason why I haven't been absolutely fucking AIDS the entire stream is because of the fact that these past few matches I've gotten haven't been fucking G fucking 3000s. Like, that's the only goddamn reason, and I can guarantee you that either the second I end stream, or if I were to do like 2 more matches, I guarantee you either like one of them would be like G 30,000. Also, absolutely, Arc Rounds are the entirety of Monarch's build. Like, no doubt, no diff. Arc Rounds just make Monarch. It doesn't matter, bro. I don't care how much you want to say missile racks is good. I do not care. Arc rounds is what makes Monarch, and there is nothing that will fucking change my mind about it. Because I tried missile racks. I surely fucking did. I tried it for the longest time because I didn't want to use the meta. But honestly, missile racks is so fucking ass compared to the absolute game-breaking countering bullshit that arc rounds is, bro. You cannot pick anything other than arc rounds. It just never works. Also, the main reason as well that I've been doing so good is because these people have been, not G30,000s. Well, anyways, I think I've more than enough effectively proven my point. Um, I'm gonna be done now. I probably won't be Titanfalling for a long while, considering my somewhat foul standing with this game currently. I thank you all for watching. Thank you to everyone who watches me, no matter the content. And thank you to all of you who watch things and who watch my stuff and all that. You get the point by this point. I'm tired and also don't want to do this no more. So I'm gonna see y'all later. I've been the Human Vocoder.